3 topics and 3 books to introduce you to them. The Cambridge Spy Ring, and the book I would recommend is Enemies Within. The Cambridge Spy Ring were a bunch of students recruited by the KGB, the Soviet Secret Service, whilst they were at university, who rose through the intelligence community in Great Britain and fed the most secret information to the Soviets at the height of the Cold War. This is how they were recruited, how they rose, how they got away with it for so long, and how they were eventually caught. The biggest espionage scandal in all of British history, and one of the biggest in the Cold War. Number 2, German unification, and the book I'd recommend is Blood and Iron by Katja Hoyen. At the beginning of the 19th century, there was no country called Germany. There were dozens and dozens of tiny little towns and principalities. There was Bavaria, there was Saxony, there was Prussia, and most of them spent most of their history fighting each other, and yet they came together, put their differences aside, and they created the country of Germany. This is the unlikely story of the unification of Germany. Number 3, the collapse of the Ottoman Empire, and I would recommend The Last Days of the Ottomans by Ryan Gingeras. This is about one of the biggest, most important, most culturally diverse and most powerful empires in all of human history, the history of the Ottoman Empire. An empire that stretched from Basra in Iraq to the gates of Vienna, over North Africa, throughout the entire Middle East. An absolutely brilliant book, full of rich depths and fantastic characters, and anyone who's interested in the history of the Balkans or the Middle East has to read this. Leave a comment below if you've read any of these, and let me know topics that you want me to make recommendations for, and follow Ancient to Recent for more book recommendations just like this.